Hello, friends. Thank you for stopping by for today's nugget, substitutes. Emotional eating is a pattern of eating where people use food to help them deal with stressful situations. Many of us experience emotional eating at one time or another. It could show itself as eating a bag of chips when we are bored, or eating a bar of chocolate after a difficult day at work or at home. We don't all turn to food when we are stressed. When some people feel depressed, they go shopping for something to make them feel happy. When some people feel inadequate, they pursue fame. When others have difficulties with their spouse, they look for someone else to give them the intimacy and the excitement. Many of the things we use to relieve the pressure, but they don't necessarily solve the problem, nor teach us how to handle the situation better next time. They are all substitute. They cannot take the place of the real thing. All these other things we often turn to, food and money and relationship, cannot take the place of God. They may provide what feels like a temporary relief, but it is short-lived. You see, friends, in our worst crucible, our moment of greatest stress or pain, we don't need temporary fix or band-aids. When you and I need is in the heat of the crucible is God, the immortal, invisible, omnipotent God who loves us and gave himself for us. God who promised to walk with us through our darkest night. The God whose heart is touched with the feelings of our infirmity. The God who is our ever-present help in the time of trouble. The problem is that many times we depend on substitute for God rather than God himself. So let us ask God to change that, to teach us to depend more deeply on him, especially in the crucibles. And that is the nugget. Thank you for stopping by. Study your lesson. I will see you tomorrow.